Whoa. Just run a little rich. What's up, guys, and thank you so much for joining me today. I'm gonna go ahead and start off by apologizing for not being around for a little bit. I know I haven't uploaded. There was just like a series of unfortunate events that happened. Nothing too terrible. I'll kind of get into it here and there throughout the video, but I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad you guys are with me. Let's get after it. So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. This is not the reveal I wanted for the car at all, because if you guys remember right, the last time you guys saw it, I just got the wide body fitted. The car is white. I am very happy with it. This is the color that I've actually envisioned the car being for a while now. I just haven't told anyone. It is a matte metallic white. It's the Performance Series from Plasti-Dip. It's snow white. Let's go ahead and get another shot over here. And then I ended up doing dip armor over the top of it. Now I'm gonna explain to you guys why I'm not too happy about it. It was my first time shooting the dip armor. It's basically shooting like a real clear over the Plasti-Dip, so it wasn't that big a deal. But we had a couple reactions, so I ended up throwing a bit of a fit. Got rid of all the footage, which I really do regret. I apologize. It was just crazy early the next morning, and I was butthurt and threw a fit. So we're gonna do it real quick. I ended up having some dry spotting issues. You can kind of see right there. There's a dry spot line right here, and then there's a one right under here. You guys can see where it's kind of washed out. Now straight on, you can't tell anything, but it's more than enough to eat at me. A little worse on this side because you guys can see it ate a little bit through the white and then kind of did some dry spotting, which you guys can see up there. Back here as well, it ate through a little bit. You guys can see right there. So I did the shark gray Plasti-Dip for the primer, and then the white as the base. And then we did the dip armor on top, and then I don't know what happened right there. Either way, I was upset, but other than those little spots right there, I think it came out great. It really shows the wide body off really well, which is what I was hoping for. The satin with the metallic, you get a little bit of a sheen right there. I think it looks great, other than those little hiccup spots that are just gonna eat at me for the rest of forever. Actually, it won't be too long because I need to decide on if we are going to re-dip it, if we are going to wrap it, because I got a buddy that wants to wrap it for me, so he cut me a good deal. I just haven't decided on if I want to wrap it. We could always paint it. I just don't have the time and the space for paint right now, and I haven't 100% decided on what color I want for the base color. I'll probably just do white, not sure yet. Comment below what you guys think we should do. We should wrap it, we should Plasti-Dip it. If I should wrap it, I don't know. Just let me know below, because we're gonna rock this for a little bit, but early spring, yeah, definitely early spring or something like that, before I really start taking it out, I need to get it a different color. Well, same color, just different wrap or Plasti-Dip, not sure yet. Now that we're kind of up to speed with what's going on with the color, all that, went ahead, got all the inserts in. I am very happy with this kit. Like, I am very happy with this kit. Everything came from GM. Got everything in. The only thing that we're missing is the inner fender for the front right here. I've got these little metal clips that I need to get. All of them came with them, like the back ones came with the metal clips, except for the front. So I need to get those in, then we can get the inner fender in. Which is all right, because you can't see right now, but I got to get the clutch master cylinder back in. I already got the old one out. I'll show you guys here in a second. Then we got to get the new one in. Front inner fenders are awesome. I love that it's got like the little arrow splash guard right there. I will have to probably tap an area right here for the brake ducting, because I don't have a spot right there, so I'm probably gonna have to tap a spot right there so that I actually have somewhere to mount the brake duct to. But I'll show you guys that at a later date, how that's all gonna be ran. Then we'll just move to under the hood. Everything is back where it needs to be. If you guys remember, I just kind of had most everything out still. I was trying to actually rush to get everything done, but that ended up not being a thing. Everything's good to go. I got coolant in the system. I do need to top off the power steering once we're able to start it. Brakes have been bled. And I actually went to bleed the clutch, and this is where we ran into our issue. So I do apologize, I already pulled it out. It's not too bad actually. I'll show you guys how the whole thing kind of went. But This was what I thought was really odd now, is usually the clutch pedal gets stuck to the floor. There's a lot of people that have issues with that. Like I was actually having issues with that when it was getting hot, that it would stick to the floor and then I'd have to lift it with my foot. But a lot of times when these things fail, they just stay stuck to the floor. This is oddly enough stuck all the way out. So like I could not, like I still can't, no matter how hard I try to push it in. Like I literally felt like I was gonna bend the clutch pedal when I was putting my weight on it. So I had to order a new one of these, which took much longer than I was anticipating because I ended up going with, I don't know if it's Luck or Luke or whatever the heck it is. I think it's Luke, which I heard that these are good ones as well. I don't know, I definitely can't say it's OEM, but it's pretty close to OEM. The little bit of research I was able to do on it, looks like people were having good luck with them. I just didn't wait till next year for an AC Delco. I really wanted to order an AC Delco, but it'd be till next year till I got it. So I just went ahead with this so that we can go ahead and get it in. So I actually tried to get you guys a shot in the footwell, but I couldn't get the camera in there with the mic on. There's a tab coming off the clutch pedal that this just slides on. And then it's got a little keeper clip right here. So just pop that clip off. I just used some pliers, popped it right off, and then this should pull right towards you. The way I pulled it out, I think I showed you guys where it is in the clutch video, but right underneath the brake booster is where you're gonna get it. I reached down and kind of twisted it. And then I got a light back there right now. You guys can kind of see where it goes into the firewall right there. It's keyed right there in the firewall. So these tabs right here will just slide and lock in. So yeah, I literally just twisted it and then pulled it out. Before I forget, I wanted to show you guys that I did remove the clutch spring. Even in the instructions for the clutch install, for the monster clutch I did, it recommends taking this out. It's just more of a linear pedal feel. So we'll see how that goes. Usually these are broken anyway, so after a certain amount of time, these just kind of break. So a lot of people end up getting rid of them anyway. So for the most part, super simple. I didn't want to do a whole video on just doing the master cylinder, so I just gave you guys a quick rundown. Figured I'd throw it in the update video. So yes, that's where we were with that. It took a few weeks to get it. Finally got it, came down to install it, and got to the shop and found this awesome oil spill we got going on here. We're gonna need a whole mess of ping pong balls for this. Yeah, so that was fun. I was pretty happy about that. It took every bit of these 4 20-pound kitty litter containers to get it cleaned up. Still got a stain on the floor. I've tried dish soap. I've tried Purple Power. This stuff did help, or Mean Green. If you guys have any suggestions on why, or on how to get this not so yellow, if you guys have any idea on how to get these oil stains lifted at all. I mean, eventually this thing needs a whole new floor anyway. I need to repaint the floor. There's been some projects going on in here. So I got the oil cleaned up, got all that squared away. I only had that one night to work on the car, so I was kind of bummed. Ended up just cleaning up oil. The next week came down here, wasn't feeling the best, was trying to move some stuff around, clean up a little bit so I could actually get something done. And the next day I ended up going to the ER because my appendix had decided to leave the chat. It didn't explode, but it had started leaking. So that's what I was feeling. So got that completely removed. That was a couple weeks ago. Been doing mostly good. And that's why I'm pumped to finally be back in the shop. Making videos for you guys, because yeah, I learned with that much time off, this is what I like to do. I just need to be a little better at it. Sorry that if this video is kind of all over the place. I'm just excited to be back in the shop. I didn't realize how much of a disaster it was when I left. So yeah, I'm just kind of, as I'm doing the video, I'm kind of going over stuff that I need to do. But I wanted to show you guys the wheels, the new wheels, the daily wheels for the Vette, now that we got them powder coated. Just a little sneak peek. Bam! There we go. I believe this is one of the back wheels. We got them powder coated black. They were like a silver stock C7 Grand Sport Cup wheels. I showed you guys these in a video like a while back, I think last year or something. But yes, finally was able to get them powder coated, got them in the shop. For now, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of put them up there, but I just want to get you guys a good look at them first. These things are pretty, and I cannot wait to see them on this. And those bad boys are going to be wrapped in my new Nitto NT 555s, the G2s. This is gonna be the new daily setup right here for tire. The rear is a 315/30/20, and then the front is a 275/35/19. So yes, the the daily setup will be 20 in the rear, 19 in the front, and then the track day setup for time attack or all that is gonna be 19 in the rear, 18 in the front. Now I just need to get some stuff moved out of the way, give me some more working space, and then I can get the master clutch cylinder in, then we can get the exhaust in. I've been getting some DMs and some comments about the headers, wanting to know how the Cerakote's holding up, so I'll show you guys that here shortly. Got some new clamps for the exhaust. We need to get the wheels and tires on, all that, and then we can get this thing on the ground and fire it up, because it's been so long since I've heard this thing, and I just need to hear some exhausted LS. That's all I want in my life right now. Let's get after it. Okay guys, so it is the next day. I got the master clutch cylinder installed. Everything's good to go. I'm happy with that. Got good engagement. I just wanted to show you guys how the Cerakote's holding up on the headers before I install them. Like I said, a lot of you guys have been asking about that. So here's a little look. I do have greasy paw prints all over it. I should have cleaned them up a little bit, but yeah, this is how they are. I think it's holding up great. Many red lines. And I did notice actually the footwell on the driver's side. I could wear shorts, wasn't hot, none of that. It actually felt like it was keeping the temps cooler than when the cats and everything were there, so I'm very happy with that. The only thing, as you guys can see right here, is just, that was my bad. The O2 sensor kind of melted on there. Not really much you can do about that. That's not the Cerakote's problem. Then they're just a little dirty from the rear main seal leaking. Got shit all over them, but we got that taken care of. Give you guys a little look on the inside here. But yeah, many red lines. Got very hot, and it's holding up great. I'm very happy with it. And then before I get those installed, I wanted to show you guys that I went ahead and wrapped the tunnel pan in gold reflective heat tape. Supposedly supposed to reflect up to 1400 degrees Fahrenheit. Not 100% sure. I mean, it looks pretty neat, but I'm really hoping that we get some benefit out of it. So I'm going to show you guys that real quick before I get it installed. Guys, just got the headers installed, and I apologize for not showing the installation, but if you guys want to see it, I'll put the link in the description below for the actual header install video. It goes more in depth on how to do it and just really how simple it is, honestly, with these cars. But a lot of people have been asking me about the Speed Engineering clamps, like what is my fix for it. What I'm hoping is this right here will be the fix. This is the new one. It's a lot larger, a little better hardware. These are a lot thinner. This is the Speed Engineering one. This is what it comes with. These are 3-inch ones. So I'm hoping that the more material will keep me from having to constantly tighten these up. So I'll let you guys know in the future on how well these work out. Just got the X-pipe installed. I was gonna do the mid pipes, but I'm gonna wait until I get the mufflers in. It'll make lining up the mid pipes a little bit easier. But I did forget to mention when I removed these, if you guys can hear that or not, but I installed a water filtration system in my mufflers without even knowing it. Yeah, it's full of water. Whoa, just run a little rich. No, I think it's honestly because I washed my car on a hill facing down like a jackass. So water goes down in through the tips and gets caught in the mufflers, what I'm assuming. So if you guys want to avoid that, don't wash it facing downhill. Alright, got the exhaust in, then I realized that the tip had come loose again. The little tack weld that I did on it broke loose, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw another one on real quick, and then we can go ahead and get her fired up. Idle kick down a little bit. No leaks, nothing's leaking. All right, we got her started. I am pumped on that. It's been so long since I've got to hear her run. Like I said, this is the first time that I've got to start it since we did the underdrive pulley, since we did the clutch, all that stuff. She's a little low on fluids right now, so that's why I didn't let it run, get it up to temp and all that. But so far, no leaks, any of that. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the fluids touched up. There's a few clips that I am waiting on still for the inner fenders. Then we get those in, then I can drop her on the ground. I hope it was a decent video. I'm sorry it wasn't super eventful. If you're new to the channel, I usually show myself working on the vehicle more. This is just more of an update video. I just really wanted to get one out to you guys and let you guys know how things are going right now. We didn't have any chirping from the clutch, no weird noises or anything. A little bit of steam and smoke from the grease and oils that were on my hands that were on the exhaust. I will update you guys on how those clamps are going because we do have the cam kit going in hopefully within the next couple months. I got to get a few things out of the way, then we can drop that in. It does have to be done before or around spring, so that's going to be a good push. And then we'll do all this all over again. I just want to thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great night. Burnt my finger welding the exhaust.